I've always loved to travel. Some of the most transformative moments of my life happened while traveling, away from routines, away from distractions, alone in nature with space to think. Places like Moorea, Greece, Italy, India, and Fiji have left their mark on me, not just because they were beautiful, but because they helped me see life differently. The challenge, of course, is that we can't stay on vacation forever. Eventually, we come home. For a long time, I thought happiness and freedom existed somewhere else, somewhere I hadn't reached yet. What I've come to realize is that while travel can transform us, everyday life is where we sustain those feelings. So over the years, I've created little rituals that help me reconnect with the parts of myself I discovered while traveling. Most mornings begins with coffee. Not because I need caffeine, but because I love the ritual. The smell of freshly brewed coffee reminds me of small cafes in Europe. Sometimes I add cardamom or cinnamon, and for a moment I'm transported somewhere else. It's amazing how a simple scent can change our state of mind. Our brains create strong connections between memories and smells. A familiar scent can instantly bring back feelings of comfort, adventure, or peace. Another ritual I love is music. Sometimes I listen to sitar music or mantras while I work, write, or simply sit quietly. The sound of the sitar has flowing, meditative quality that naturally encourages the mind to slow down. Mantras have a similar effect. The repetition creates a rhythm that can help quiet mental chatter and bring our attention back to the present moment. I don't listen because I'm trying to become enlightened. I listen because it helps me feel calm, grounded, and connected. Incense is another small thing that changes the atmosphere of a room. A single scent can transform an ordinary morning into something that feels intentional. It becomes a signal to my mind that it's time to slow down and be present. I've always surrounded myself with objects that reminds me of places I love or places I wish to be. Exotic locations like a straw lamp from Morocco, an olive wood mirror from Turkey, orchids that bring a touch of Asia into my home. People sometimes think decorating is only about appearance. For me, it's about creating an environment that supports how I want to feel. The olive tree, for example, has long been associated with peace, wisdom, endurance, and resilience. I love knowing that every time I look at the mirror or at my olive tree outside, I'm reminded of those qualities. The orchids remind me of patience and beauty. Travel reminds me of possibility. The ocean reminds me to slow down. Each object tells a story. Its ritual becomes an encore. Over time, I've realized that creating a meaningful life isn't only about the big experiences. The big experiences matter. They change us. They expand our perspective. They show us what's possible. But the small moments matter too. Like a cup of coffee, an orchid blooming, a favorite song, a quiet walk by the ocean. These moments may not transform our lives. They could, but they can also help us enjoy them. They help keep us afloat between the big adventures. And maybe that's enough. Maybe a meaningful life isn't built from extraordinary moments alone. Maybe it's built from ordinary moments infused with intention, beauty, and presence. Travel taught me many things. One of the most important was this: you don't always have to go somewhere else to reconnect with yourself. Sometimes you can just find that feeling right where you are.